everyone, it's your girl Miss Angie, and we are back with another Let's Talk Tuesday. And so before we get into the title, I just want to first off send a special thank you to Miya Lashae for giving me a shout out on her channel. And I also want to thank the new subscribers that I have that have come to join my channel also. And I just want to say thank you guys for the love and the support and the kind words that you guys have shared in the comments. It's truly so special. And I just want to say that it's all God. Like, God has definitely allowed me to just be a blessing in general, a blessing to others, because he has done so much in my life and I've seen so much of a change in my life. And so I want to be able to help others. And I feel like when God puts something on your heart, you just have to go with it. You just have to listen to your heart when God is speaking to you. And I send just so much. I just want to send a special thank you and just the love and support. And I also will put her name in the description because she is on the road to 200K on her channel. So for all my family and friends, please go to her channel and support. And also, if you want to look into the vlog that she spoke about, kind of so that you guys can kind of get a backstory, the vlog that she did was called Healthy Environments. So if you guys want to look into that vlog so that you guys, like I said, kind of have a detail on what I'm talking about. It was truly special, and I'm just happy that I'm being able to help and to be a blessing. So that was truly special. Also, I want to give a shout out to the podcast Behind the 90 with Nneka. I did a podcast. It was a 2-part podcast, and I also posted it in my community tab, and it was talking about me being in an abusive relationship in my 20s. I've talked about it on my channel a little bit, but this podcast really goes into detail about my experience and some of the things that I've went through. And my goal is just to help other men and women who may have suffered in abuse, and to know that you're not alone, and to know that there is still life after being in an abusive situation. And I just thank Nneka for having me on her platform and to be able to share my story. It truly was a great experience, and this was my first podcast that I've ever done. So I definitely am so grateful and thankful and humbled to be able to share my story on her platform. So if you guys haven't seen it, like I said, I posted or listened to it because it's also on podcast platforms and YouTube. So like I said, I posted that in my community tab, so I would love for you guys to check it out. So before we get into the video, again, I have one more thing. I have one more thing. I have an affirmation, which I feel like is truly fitting for just the past few weeks of my life. And then I have my little card, because I told you guys I bought these affirmation cards from 5 and Below in some of my past video. In one of my past videos, I'm sorry. So I will read the affirmation for today. Today I have faith. Today I have faith and truly believe that anything is possible. And I feel like that is truly fitting for the occasion, because I feel like there's a lot of times that we lose faith in situations that we are in. There may be a loss in job, there may be a loss of a family member, there may be so many different things that is happening to us back to back, and sometimes we lose our faith. But we have to understand that God is always hearing our prayers, and he is always sending people in our lives to be there to help others. So I want us this week to be able to help somebody else, whether you just do it from your heart or whether you feel like you're hearing from God to do it. Just be able to be a blessing to somebody else, because you never know who's in need. And in the world that we live in, it's so much negativity and so much that's happening. And I feel like if we just spend one day out of the week to help somebody else or to be a blessing, whether that's to help somebody at home in your family or to help a complete stranger that you don't know, I feel like it's just something that we need to do in the world that we live in, is to help others. So that is, I guess you guys can say that's a little bit of the challenge for this week. So anyways, now we can finally get into the video. And as you see from the title, we are talking about spring cleaning, okay? It's getting warmer outside, and this is usually the time when everybody is kind of like decluttering, and we are taking care of, what is it? So, like, a lot of times it's like decluttering. We're taking care of clothes that we don't wear anymore. Maybe if you have kids, their clothes that they don't wear anymore, toys and stuff that you know that the kids don't play with. So spring cleaning is very important to me, and I just wanted to share pretty much a few tips and tricks to help you get through your spring cleaning. Because at the end of the day, spring cleaning can definitely be a lot. It could be a lot on your plate, but I feel like it's fun. It's fun because in the wintertime, you know, it's cold, you know, you still clean, but you don't clean like you do when it's springtime and you can see that the leaves are coming and the flowers are blooming, and you can be able to open your door and get a breeze, or however, open that window. So I just feel like spring cleaning is very exciting. So first off, I want to say that this video is nowhere near sponsored, but I wanted to just use some of the household items and things that I have bought that I use. I feel like when you start with spring cleaning, you should always start with your clothes. Clothes for sure. I would make sure that while I'm cleaning up to also put some clothes in the washer, or if you need to, because if you may not have a washer, you stay in your apartment, start on the load of clothes. I feel like when you look at your load of clothes and you feel defeated in the moment, especially if you have kids, you feel like you're defeated in the moment. You're like, okay, I don't want to tackle this. But I feel like when it comes to the start off of spring cleaning, of course, we always wash our clothes on a daily or a weekend or however. But I feel like having a load of clothes going while you're cleaning up is the key, because then you don't feel like it's so much on you while you're cleaning. So I want to go through some of these detergents that I use that I find really get my clothes clean. The first one is Tide Simply All-in-One. I'm sorry. The Tide Simply All-in-One. Like I said, this video is not sponsored, but it's just, you know, talking about some of the detergents I use. I love this because the smell of it is so clean. And it's, I don't know, it's just something about that smell that, oh, it's called Refreshing Breeze. And I have been using this for a long time. I also used to use Gain a lot, and then I switched because I feel like it's good to switch your detergents. But the Tide All-in-One, I really love this, and it's so clean. It gives that clean smell. So while you're cleaning up, you can smell the clothes, you know, and that clean, fresh scent will always be a winner every time. All right, so the next one that I use, and I also use this, I usually found this for the kids' clothes. And matter of fact, a girl that I used to work with, she also used to rave about using the Arm & Hammer. So I bought the Arm & Hammer. I'm sorry, y'all. I bought that, and this one is the sensitive skin, and it has the fresh scent. So once again, we have the fresh scent. It smells very good. And a lot of people, matter of fact, when I used to, before I had got my new washer, going to wash my clothes, I talked to this one lady. She was telling me how it's so hard to find something that is for sensitive skin because some of the detergents are really harsh. But this one, it has a very nice clean scent, and it still gets the job done as far as getting the kids' clothes clean. And sometimes we will use it also for our comforter sets and our sheets. So I definitely recommend this one. And then also, the other Tide one is Simply Free and Sensitive, and I also use this, especially by having my son in the house, using that for his clothes to wash. And this one, I don't think it has any, it's no dyes or perfumes, and it's unscented, but this also gets the job done as far as your clothes getting clean. So those are just some of the cleaning detergents that I use for my clothes. And also, if you want to share some good detergents in the comments that you guys use, that'll be great. But like I said, when you start your spring cleaning, it's good to get a load of clothes going or start on the clothes, because I know, like, when you look at those baskets and you're like, okay, like, when does this end? So I always say it's good to start with the clothes first. Also, like I mentioned before, it's good to go through your clothes. Everyone in the house goes through their clothes as far as what they wear and what they don't wear. And then you can donate those clothes or give them to, like, the boxes that you would drop those in and stuff like that. Those are very good to be able to get rid of stuff, especially during the summertime. You're going to start back shopping for summer clothes and stuff, and you want to make sure that you have that room in your closet. So I definitely feel like it's time to really go through the clothes that you don't wear, especially for the kids, because the kids grow out of their stuff so quickly. So to give you a little extra space, it's good to go through them clothes and see what you wear and what you don't wear so that you can make more room. Okay, now we are going into, this is Room to Room. I got this from 5 and Below, and this is the large ribbed clear bin. Now, I seen this, I want to say I saw somebody post this on a short, and they were talking about how they use these. Now, first of all, I love it because it's the aesthetics for me. Okay, it's the aesthetics. And then on top of that, this is only $5.55 because, of course, I think they went up. Well, as we know, 5 and Below, they actually have an area now where they have higher price stuff. But I want to say this was like $5.55 for this. But I got a few of these bins. I got a total of 3 because I used 2 in the bathroom and 1 down here in my cabinet that I use for like the stuff that goes, my microphones, my camera material, stuff that I use for YouTube. So I don't know, I just love the aesthetics of this. It's so clear. It's like you can still be able to see. Now I know a lot of people do use the bins that you can, the cube bins, but I feel like this, for the aesthetics, like, it's clear. Everybody's been doing that clear look, and I'm like, you know what, I think I'm gonna jump on that. And then I like also too that it has the handles. And you can use, like what I saw when one of the ladies did the short, which would make me end up getting one, was she used it for her bathroom. And she put, like, if you need to put your soaps, lotions, shower gels, and hair products, anything that you want to kind of sort, because we all know when you go in your closet, we all know that if it's not contained, a lot of times it'll be everywhere. Q-tips, cotton swabs, whatever the case may be, Band-Aids, all of that can fit conveniently in one of these. And so that's what I used in the bathroom. Now I have to reorganize mine, which I plan on doing that for my whole spring reset, but I definitely recommend these. And like I said, $5.55, and I want to say that they had clear, and they might have came in like a few other colors, like maybe like a goldish tint, but it's like, it's cute, and it'll definitely give your cabinet more of like that new age look, I want to say. So I definitely recommend that. And I said for $5.55, that's really nice. So but anyway, so with spring cleaning, those are just a few things that I want to make mention of. I just love the fact that you can sit up there and, like I said, open up a window, open your door, put on some music. Like when you clean, putting on some good music will keep you going, okay? Keep you going. And another thing that I recommend also when you do spring cleaning is you don't need to rush yourself. Just take one room at a time. So usually when we do cleaning at home, the girls are cleaning their room, and then I may start on the living room first, kind of pace myself, make sure everything is mopped, make sure that the couches are vacuumed out. I like to make sure I get the rugs, and then use Windex for the windows and the outside of the screen door. And then, okay, once I got that together, now I move on to the kitchen. So you just want to pace yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself when it comes to spring cleaning, because I understand that depending on, you know, what's going on, and if you have kids, it can be a lot. It can be a lot, but you don't want to overwhelm yourself. And I also feel like when it comes to spring cleaning, make sure that you also look for the things that you don't use. You can always donate these things. You can always find other use for it, but you don't want to overclutter your space, because I feel like when you overclutter, you don't feel that space and peace, you know? So I feel like when spring cleaning comes around, it's like a fresh feel. It's a fresh comfort that you want to bring to your home. And it's just exciting for me. I like to clean and have on the music and get that clean feel in the house, especially when you're mopping, using Pine Sol, using that Clorox. Like, it just gives that fresh smell to the house. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Talk Tuesday. Please like, comment, subscribe to your girl's channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.